or something, say something to me. Drinking my usual water. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Drinking my water, hanging out on Thursday night while I am on spring break. So, hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Hi, Karen. Hi, Kelly. Hi, I know. I'm sorry, Dion. Uh, I was trying to get here on time. I swear I was. I swear I was. Hey, Courtney. Hi, Miffy. Hi, Dinah. Miffy, I gotta answer that email. Okay, so I can honestly tell you, I have no idea. Hi, Aquagen. What's about to come out my mouth? I can honestly tell you, I really don't. I got nothing, but we gonna talk. Okay, so this is the beauty and the flaw of my channel. Sometimes is that the beauty is you never know what's gonna happen, but the is you never know what's gonna happen. All right, so let's just get talking. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so it is Thursday. I had a good day, and the reason why I say that's because I didn't order anything. Vanilla candles. Oh my goodness! Because I got your package. Yeah, I have to mail out early. So I'm buffering video. I sent her some samples to try. So, me and Sarah, she wanted to try me and Sarah. I gave her some. So yes, I did see that. I did see that. Yes, that was so cute. It was so cute. Oh, let me just show y'all something. Let me show y'all something because it's sitting right here. Hmm. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me sneeze. Oh, that was extra. Am I buffering now? Am I buffering now? Let me know. Oh, ah, that's just the way. Okay, so let me show y'all something. Uh, okay, I'm good. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me just show y'all. Every once in a while, you see something that you bought, and I've had this. This has been here for a while. Okay, but I noticed it would been sitting around, and I looked at it. I said, "This has got to be one of the most gaudy, tacky things I ever bought." So I'm gonna show it to y'all. Now, oh yeah, all of these. So some of you know that I buy jewelry over in India. So I was buying stuff. This is a while ago, maybe 2 years. This is before I even lived here. So I was buying stuff, and I don't know why I bought this piece. Wait until y'all see it. Because I've been getting good silver jewelry at a good price. So let me show y'all this piece that I bought. And I pulled it out today and I said, what? What in the Taj Mahal made you buy this? Okay? So let's just look at this. Let me put that close to you. Yeah, they went down in price again, Karen. So I ordered a couple of new rings. I'm waiting for them to get here. Hey, Drea. Hey. I mean, right? It's a lot. Let me say this has never been worn. I might have to put this in a giveaway because this is insane. I don't even know how much I paid for it anymore. I mean, I don't know what possessed me to buy this. Let me put it back in this thing. Well, hey, Michelle Moore. Yeah, I don't know what possessed me to buy that thing. I don't know what happened, but it's just not me. Right, exactly. Right. Hi, hey, Anisha. Right. Maybe all of that photo shoot, whatever. But it was like, um, now see, I could do the head jewelry and stuff, but I was like, why did you buy this? This is so not my style. It's just a little gaudy for me. No, no. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. It's just here, you know. Mm. There's somebody who wants me to do a photo shoot, but see, I don't trust him because I've done photo shoots with photographers before, right? Hey, Marsha. Uh, no, I got other stuff I wear other than that. I got, little pearl stuff. Um, you rock that necklace to work. Okay, Michelle. Um, but normally when I've done stuff like that, they give me the photos. But I know he could be a little shady. Cause well, one guy I never did get the photos from. I got some. Um, well, I mean, he is a photographer, but let me say this: is it? Have you? Digital cameras made almost every man made so many men photographers. Now he's actually a really good photographer. I will say that, very good, very good. But hell, okay, Courtney. Okay, see, that's not a problem. Um, he's not asking me to do that. Even though, honey, if my body was right, I would do some naked photography. I promise you, some really pretty. My issue is, he would want me to do it, but he wouldn't necessarily. Hi, healthy sense. He would not necessarily give me the amount of photos I would want after the shoot. He might give me like two or three. I show, honey. I will not only. I will bust it, honey. I will. It will be tasteful. I have me. I'm. Shut up, Louise. It would be tasteful. That's all I'm gonna say. It would be tasteful. I mean, it wouldn't be like eagle eagle out or some shit. Hell no. But some really. I think. I mean, I don't like. There's what is his name? Sadiq Khalid. I think that's his name. Sadiq. He does beautiful. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he used to come. He used to. It's a photographer who used to come to cities. I cannot think of his name. Hi, Marilyn. I think it's Sadiq. But he would literally be booked up because it was like he would charge $400 for a 2 hour shoot, and he would give you all your pictures. He didn't do no retouches or nothing. He would just give you your pictures. But honey, these women was doing it, just doing his most, and and he would do like couples photography. I saw some hot shit he did. It was like all these women were really feeling themselves. Uh, they would. So, and don't get me wrong, this person would do really pretty photographer. Hi, Shy. I always, I always say this wrong. Hi. And so, but it's just that he's one of them type of people. Like for instance, I know even if you book a thing with him and stuff like that, he charges an enormous amount for his prints after he's done your pictures, and for you to get your prints, because he's like, well, no, I'm like, how does that work? It's like this really weird thing he does, like when you get a photo shoot with him, and just a basic photo shoot, he's going to only give you so many pictures, so many. He's not going to give you all of them, things like that. And so I feel like this: if you want to do it for me and you want me to do it with you, I have a funny feeling that I'm not going to get all the pictures I want. So, and we used to mess around, and so he's been kind of creepy lately. So I'm like, exactly, Kelly. So I mean, because I've seen what he's, how he explained it to me, and I was like, well, that's interesting. Because honestly, I almost got into boudoir photography, if I had taken the time to get the camera and everything, I was gonna get into boudoir photography. Right, Courtney. I mean, it really don't take that much now. And I'm about to get that new Samsung soon enough. Eventually, I haven't gotten it yet, but eventually I will get the new Samsung. Hell, that's cinema quality shit. Um, right, yeah. I mean, I've done like I did this thing at my studio when I used to have my studio, where this guy he was calling himself trying to get into it. Hey, Christy. Um, he actually charged hardly nothing, but it was like basically it was a kind of a fun night because we had a lot of girls come in, a lot of ladies came in. I had someone doing makeup. If you need a makeup done, I had somebody who would do a quick makeup look for you. You had to pay extra for that, and then he would do your pictures, right? And but it was like really, it wasn't like super boudoir because I should have had like a air mattress and stuff. I didn't have all the props. It was just like, it was like this fun night. We had a few things. It was like they had to bring their own stuff, but and we did help with other people. Then I had this other guy I know who does photography, and he did this thing where it was like a 30-minute shoot. You paid him $50 for 30 minutes, and he did it in his house, and we did some amazing pictures with people because I brought props because these were ladies I knew, and I was just trying to do something kind of interesting, and we did some. He did some really beautiful pictures. I mean, I got like this one. I wish I could get her pictures, but it was like I talked one lady into going topless, but I had this beautiful pink sheer fabric. It's like it was like a table covering, but it was sheer. It was like a overlay, and I just put it across her. And like gathered it around her, and the pictures came out beautiful. I think that so often we just like be open to stuff like that. For yourself because you would be surprised how beautiful you feel doing something like that. And that's the thing with Sadiq, the guy who I'm talking about. The other guy was that he was really good at making people feel comfortable. So it wasn't about size or anything. He didn't care nothing about that. And he made some of these women, they was just loving it, and they was like coming up out of things, just and they bras and pretty lingerie, and pretty bras and was doing it, and I think it's gorgeous. I wish sometimes that I had that much confidence depending on my size. What I really wanted to do, and I wanted to do this with a bunch of women, but I had to find the right. See, these photographers be getting on my nerves. You still do it, girl. You better do it, Courtney. You better just do it. As I wanted to do like this kind of garden effect with, hey, Kia, with paper flowers. Just have, because we made these paper flowers for my friend's baby shower. And I did this picture just playing with them, and I was like, dang, this would be so cute. But like a pretty garden, like just have women just covered in paper flowers, strategically covered in paper flowers and everything, and do this like garden thing. Other thing I was trying to do, but I couldn't find, it's like it's always so hard to find people to do things. And then the photographer who wants to do it. I wanted to do a very I wanted I was trying to do a Afro, what was I calling it? It was an Afro, how do I want to say this? Um, it was Afro glam. I wanted to do like, classic glam, with the, the classic glam kind of 50s dresses and everything. But I wanted to be Afro, so I wanted all the women to be natural hair, black women to be natural hair, big hair, short hair, locks, everything like that, and do like Afro glam. But I couldn't get everybody together, all shapes, all sizes, and get a good photographer that would do it and make it happen. Because they all get a little, it's like you're doing too much now. Just very pinup girls. It's gonna be Afro pinup girls. That's what I'm trying to say. Like the classic pinup girl looks, but in a very Afro glam look. So with natural hair, big natural hair, whatever, but natural hair. And to kind of like show off that part of us, you know. Hey Lisa, but I could never get enough women to buy into it because we have so many hangups and things. We have so many hangups and so many worries and everything when we should just go on and do it. Oh, and then yeah, I might see if I can get this one guy. Hi, Shanna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if I can get I'm gonna see, soon. Can I? Because people tired and they want to do some things. Now, let me tell you what I'm trying to do here at my house, and just tell me what y'all think about this. Right? They really do need some henny. They really do, because most of them, I'll be like, come on now. And the issue, let me just be honest, is finding a bunch of naturals sometimes, because I guess I can find more now. Because a few years, I wanted to do this like 10 years ago. Sisters was like still struggling. What? Uh, hold on for a second. Okay, so if you all saw the pictures last summer from the wedding, we have a big yard back here. I'm tired of being home. Well, not necessarily tired, but I want to do an fair in my backyard. Very small. Ooh, body. I want to do one of those too. I want to do the body paints. Okay. Um, yeah, it probably is. So I want to do this art fair. It's not going to be a lot of people. I'm not looking to make a whole lot of money off of this. I just want to do this because I'm kind of like I'm itching to do something. I'm itching to do something. But it's got to be something that I can control and so here's where I'm thinking. I want to do this kind of art fair vibe, and I got to contact a few people for um he probably was, and I'm gonna talk to him too. But it'll be an art fair. Um, and then I was only gonna have like maybe 7 people out there, 7 or 8, no more than 8. I gotta actually go downstairs and do some measurements to see how I can make it happen. But anyway, some on the deck, some on, so this is where I was going with it, is that I wanted to do that, and then we were gonna have like you have to reserve your time to come, so it'd be like 2 hour windows. Hey, D'Angelo, it was gonna be like two, and we want. I'm thinking 2 hour windows where you have to reserve to be able to come in. So it would be like from like 11 to 1, then 1 to 3, then 3 to 5, and then I would only let like 60 people in during that time, so it wouldn't be so many. No, I won't be selling the art. I'm gonna have them out here selling their own art. It'd be like a for real fair, so, but it would only be like 8 people. And I want to make sure. Okay, thank you, D'Angelo. But I want to make sure they're all kind of different. Like for instance, Donnie would definitely be there. I just gotta. I've come up with the date, so I'm gonna tell her we're gonna do it. Um, I was talking to my friend Val, who does Pillow Passions, so she would be there, being available to with her stuff. Um, I know, like, okay, so because Donnie does fine jewelry, she works in silver and things like that. I was gonna talk to my friend Denaya because she does costume jewelry. She makes a lot of costume jewelry. Have her come out with her jewelry. Um, people like that. Talk to my nephew, see if he's available. Have him come out with paintings. Everybody come out and do their things. And even if he couldn't show up, I could, if he gave me the prices and everything, we could take care of it for him. And then we were trying to figure it out. I was like, okay. Um, and so yeah, so that, and then I got this whole new thing I'm doing. Y'all will hear about it right now, but it's coming. So I've gotten back my well, my obsessions are coming back full circle. Things I'm working on. So let's talk about some things I'm working on. So I'm working on that. I got a date, a tentative date. I just got to work out because I would love to have somebody that does like crochet needlework That I would love to have. No, not chocolate. Not chocolate right now. Even though that might come back in the fall. Um, chocolate in the summertime is kind of hard to deal with. So we were talking about like having food. So we're thinking about, because I have the grill, I have the gas grill. I know I would have somebody doing like gourmet. We would do gourmet hot dogs. You know me, it's got to have brioche buns, and you just got to be extra as fuck. Some nice buns and everything. So, and that with maybe some like nice little gourmet chips, because I want to do just, hey, you just get this, keep it moving. Um, so that, because I got to bring everything around, y'all, because I got to make this money. This would not. However, so a couple of things I'm doing right now. I have well, not a new obsession, but I am back to my obsession is plants. I've always had plants. When I had my home, when the year, it's been so long since I had my house, but I had a pretty large garden. I had a small house, but I had a lot going on the outside. I had peonies, I had English roses, I had daylilies, but I had like four different varieties of daylilies. I had all kinds of lilies. I had, I was one of those all that's, what is it? 10-month gardeners. So I had like the snowdrop. So as soon as flowers could start coming up in my yard, it was some flowers coming up, you know, uh, daffodils and everything. The only thing I didn't like was tulips because I never did tulips, but I did daffodils. So I always had flowers and plants. So I'm getting back into them. I've had some around the house this whole time, but I really haven't. Right. Yeah, you do a staggered. Yeah, you have your bulbs going, your winter blooming bulbs. So you have stuff going on. So as soon as stuff was starting to come out, that's my house was like crocuses and everything was coming up in my yard. We had a bush at the back. So I always had a lot of, you know, um, flowers around the house, plus my plants in the house and everything. So I'm getting back into plants. And so one of the reasons how this came up is because, my aloe vera keeps making pups. That thing, everything around me getting pregnant. Because right now I need to, hi, Casina, right? Let me think what you need for summer, for fall. Yeah. Um, so, yeah, we're doing, so I'm looking, I've got herb seeds coming because I'm going to be doing some herbs. And then I have my aloe vera. I got to pull out all of these pups and plant those. Um, so I got to do those. I'm trying to think of what grows good in the fall that I used to have. I can't think of it right now, Karen. And I've ordered some. So I got some. What else I have? Oh, I have scented geraniums. Uh, White roses. I love roses. And I have scented geraniums coming. Well, I've got three already. And then I have three more coming. And and so, those type of things. And so we have those. Right. Yeah, daisies. You're gonna have to overwinter everything. Make sure you get a lot of mulch. And like if people got leaves, make sure you get leaves from them just over winter. Really good. Mulching leaves, that'll keep them, from getting too cold. Um but yeah. Yeah, so gardenias, I have tried gardenias in the past because remember, because where we live I can't have them outside. They have to be brought in indoors. So I remember the last time I tried gardenias didn't work out that well. Um but I am going to get, so we just been in here for like 25 minutes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The polar vortex was too much for almost everything. Karen, you ain't never lied. That polar vortex was a bitch. Um, so I'll probably be selling those because I have herb. I got the pots and everything coming. So I'll be planting up herbs, so I have like a whole lot of herb seeds coming, and so I'm going to work on those, get those going. And uh yeah, so I'm thinking, so at this art fair I'll probably have, some herbs going, and some plants, not a whole lot, right there. And then more than likely bees edibles will be there. Let me just tell you, my daughter is really serious about, even though she's doing every I'm actually going to be growing some catnip, Karen, so I'll see if I can get you a catnip plant. um I had some last year. So, oh yeah. Yes, her new page is really cute, and her whole little vibe. She about to go to pastry school so she could get a certification in pastry, even though she's, in school finishing up her undergrad and gonna go on and get a master's. She's, that's still her thing. Where you moving, Casina? Well, these are all potted plants, so we're good. So yeah, that's part of what I'm doing this summer. So you all will see some of my obsession. Once a lot of them get in, and I'm taking better care of my. The kittens are doing good. I haven't picked them up yet. They're not quite 2 weeks old, so I'm giving her time with them. Okay, same state, different house. Okay, yeah. So I'm giving her time with them babies, so she can, so she don't be tripping and losing her damn mind. Uh, Right. So yeah, so well she's still gonna go and do the other stuff, but she loved making her edibles, so she said she's gonna get her a certification in pastry. She found French pastry school. She can do it online, and it's really inexpensive. Yeah, yeah, I'm leaving them alone. I'm giving her these first 2 weeks. She's so funny though, because she been going outside, and the other day, yes, today. Yeah, so since she's doing the honey, she busy. She got her levos going. She busy. 420 is her day. 420 coming up, so she getting prepared for her 420 day. She getting prepared for her 420 day. So that's the one thing where I'm kind of working on that. Uh, she ships, Helen. What you talking about? You don't know. B ships, B ships all the time. Ships all over the place. We have people in she ships to Texas all the time. Matter of fact, she shipped to Houston. The new melt thing, yes, but I don't know. Uh, right. Yeah, she ships. You pay for shipping, she's shipping it to you. Yeah. Oh, you having something too, Courtney? Okay. Well, good luck with them babies, honey. But yeah, she's taking care. She's a good mama until she done with them, and then she's like, "Get the fuck away from me." Juicy has a finite time that she's a mama, and once she's done, she's done. But what I am looking for, okay, Pellet. Yeah, she's after at that moment when she done, she's done. She's like, if you don't get away from me, I'm going to kill you. Do not come at my nipples. She don't play. So yeah, I know one. I think I got at least one or two gone already. Two people want them, so I got to find homes for the other three. I don't even, don't nobody know what they look like, right? Oh yeah, she'd be like, okay, I've done my job. I've done my duty. Now that's enough. Leave me alone. Leave me be. Leave me be. Now I don't know what's going on with my skin, but I have not been able to hold fragrances. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if it's my nose. It might be my nose. So like I just am getting anosmic to stuff right now. I don't know. Now I can smell the fleurs d'oranger. Yeah, I gotta. check into the TNR program here in Chicago, which is the trap, neuter, and return. I'm gonna see about that because she really don't want to be here unless it's cold. Like she don't want to be bothered with me. You know, she only here because she pregnant. She was fine. She didn't need me. She was living her best life. When during the storm that heifer, you know, in the storm, when it was the storm, she was out there living her best life. Hey Coco, so yeah, I'm like, what? So yeah. Oh, let me tell you, because okay, first off, I don't do them, and the reason why I don't, I am one of those, right? Right, she was gone, honey. She was gone and pregnant. So she did good because she survived that snow and everything. But let me tell you, the first thing about me is I am very um, sensitive to medicine. Medicine will wipe my ass out. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them people that if it says it's gonna put you to sleep, I will be knocked out in 30 seconds. I kid you not. I'm not that person, right? Like, true story, when I was 14, I had my first surgery on my knee. And back then, it was like they were doing the prep, and they would give you like the shot before you get, go in, before they rolled you in, they would give you, your prep, your pre stuff. Gave me this shot. I kid you not, I passed the fuck out. To the point that they thought they slapped me because they were slapping on me because they thought that that I was OD, that they had overdosed me, right? When I had surgery, when I had my and it always happens like that. When I had my hysterectomy, like years, a few, 2009, baby, you know how they go, okay, when the anesthesiologist goes, count, I'm putting this in and count back to it from 100. Okay, so no. As soon as I felt the coldness hit my veins, I was out. I didn't count shit. And I was so out that they had to go get B after my surgery because they said they couldn't wake me. I was just knocked the fuck out. It was like, she's fine, but she just won't wake. I was asleep in recovery for 2 hours. I was knocked out, and I was out for the rest of the day. So anyway, saying all that to say, so let me tell you what happened when I had me some. Now, right, okay, yeah, and so that's why I'm not big on none of that shit. So let me tell you, the first time B wanted to make something, she decided to make it for Thanksgiving. This was 2015, 2016. She decides she wants to make it for Thanksgiving, right? Okay, so she makes so she makes brownies. Somebody gave her some. She decides she gonna make brownies. She gonna make these brownies at Thanksgiving, right? Now, one of the things I've always done on Thanksgiving most of the time is I've always put it out there. If you need some place to come and eat, you are welcome in my house, right? Oh, honey. So it was a bunch of my friends there. It was me, it was B and I, and then it was a bunch of my friends, right? So it was just like a bunch of people came over because I always feel like this: if you don't have any place to go, you shouldn't be alone on a day like that. If you don't have to be, because that can be so hard on the mental, just on your psyche. So it's like, come on. So it was about, I want to say 8 or 9 of us at the time, and that was over for dinner. And so she busts out these damn brownies and she cut them up. Now, of course, we don't know shit about these damn brownies, right? So I eat the brownie. So I eat a brownie. So, take the little piece, she cut it up, took the brownie, ate it. Now, other people were eating brownies and they were good brownies. So a few people ate like 2 brownies or whatever, right? So I'm kind of sitting back from everybody because they was like in this on the table, and I was kind of back. And then about 45 minutes, it started affecting me. So I was the first person to be affected, and it was a horrible experience for me. I don't know what happened to me, but I had been drinking too. One thing, If you your first time, do not drink and do edibles. Oh, okay, okay, yay. Do not drink and do edibles the first time. It will fuck you up. So I got sick, but everybody was so high, no one noticed I was sick. So I literally got up at one point. In my head, I said, "You're about to throw up. Go to the bathroom." So I go to the bathroom, throw up, clean myself up, right? Clean myself up, and then come sit back down. Nobody knew what had happened. I mean, I was like praying to the porcelain god. No one knew, right? Because I was so chill about it. Then I sat back down. But now I'm still fucking high though. High as a fuck. The shit. It just seemed like I felt like I was in a rave. It felt like I don't know what kind of I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it was like everything was just like moving around me, right? Hey, hey, Jay. So I'm like everything's moving fucking around me. I'm like, what the fuck just happened, right? And I'm just doing this now. My old apartment didn't have a bell system. So if people came over, they would have to literally text us and we'd have to let them in, right? So my friend, my friend Brandy texted me like, hey, I'm downstairs. She wanted to come up. So I come down, right? I don't know how I looked at that moment. But clearly I've looked high because as soon as I came open my door and was coming down the stairs to let her in the fence, she was like, what is going on? Because apparently I was moving and I looked like, and then it took me like 10 minutes to get up my stairs because I was laughing so hard I couldn't do shit. So now by the time we get back upstairs, now everybody else is getting high. So now it's not just me high. Now the whole house is high. B was so high. This was B. B was just sitting there with her head down, not saying nothing. Another friend, she was sitting there doing like this with her hands. One friend, he was just out of it. He was just apparently he started speaking Spanish. He don't even speak Spanish. Everybody was high in the house to the point that yes, we're doing well. We're doing well to the point that my friend wound up passing out in my bed with me and I didn't know it. Right? The whole house was fucked up, right? So finally, everybody, people got home because there was a couple of people that wasn't high, so they got people home. And then I wake up the next morning and my friend is asleep next to me, but she didn't know she was there. I didn't know she was there. She had, and then we woke up still high. It was like we was high. I was high for about 12 hours. So yeah. Mm-mm. Now I will say this: I will do just a small amount. Like we were flying to Houston, and we had like a 6 a.m. flight, so up early in the morning. So I did have that. I did have like a small, like not even a whole cookie. You know what I'm saying? Um, because it'll make me pass out. So I'm past the fuck. So as soon as she gave it to me, right before we got on the plane, I slept for the 2 hours on the plane, right to the flight to Houston. But then I was high. Didn't notice how high I was, right? Girl, we went to go get some tacos. We went to go get had tacos and margaritas. I was fucked up. I was fucked up. I was so fucked up. We wound up back at my friend's house. They couldn't even wake me. They went out and had dinner on my black ass because by the time we finally made it back, I just was not functioning at all. I spoke a few words they said, and then I just fell out on the damn couch. And when I woke up, they were coming back from having dinner, and then I was mad because I didn't have no dinner. So yeah, that's where I was. That's where I was. So yeah. So that the moral of the story is I don't really do that kind of stuff because it just like I'm the type of person who I if I take a muscle relaxer, I will be in the bed drooling. That's how they. That's why this vaccination I'm like really worried about because shit stuff like this wears me out. That's why I was worn out from the last one. I'm like, oh Lord, I only got 16 likes. I know y'all better say like to me. Hello, goodbye. Okay. See, this is what happens on randomness. Now y'all done had a whole story about me my first time having edibles. I need to have focus. Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. No, I go get my second Saturday because I was gonna have my birthday party this Saturday, but I'm gonna have it next Saturday because I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling after I have it. So I have but the first one, my arm, I had so much arm pain in my arm, and I was just out. I couldn't do nothing. I was rolled out. Like I'm gonna actually tomorrow night or tomorrow at some point try to do my lesson plans, cause I know I'm not gonna be doing them after this. Yeah, I got three things, and well, they're gonna get a half of the lesson plan. They ain't gonna get real ones. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I forgot all about fucking Easter and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me just be honest with y'all. When you have high makeup junkie, well, see, you got to remember though, Courtney. I have an autoimmune disorder, so that's why I'm a little concerned because the shit could wipe me out even worse. Now, let me tell you, um, my you could tell I have grown children. I got a grandson now, but I have grown children because I forgot all about Easter. Because well, when indica and sativas did me the same way. Even when she had, because I know one gets you high, one gets you. The only thing, the difference was whichever one gets you high, keeps you up. This is the problem when I did that because I tried that. Whichever one gets you low or high or whatever. Um, okay, let me tell you about that, Karen. Um, I was like tired but couldn't sleep. So my body was tired, but I couldn't get it together. So I won't know. That was terrible. I'd rather do an indica because isn't it indicas that will bring you down? I'd rather do a straight indica. Because at least with an indica, it just wipes me out. I think it was the sativas that keep you up, whichever way it goes. It was like my body wanted to go down, but my brain was like, "No, bitch, you're up. No, we're not ready to do this." So it was a very conflicted moment for me. So no, because I did try that. I said, well, maybe if I do, I was like, no, shit, don't, no, I don't fucks with it. So this what happened. We forgot about Easter. Now the reality is, he's just a year old. So for him, this don't make no difference. This if we put him in a suit and shit, that's just for us. So I was telling B, I said, we ain't really think about it. We getting him an Easter basket. It was like, what we gonna put in the Easter basket? His treats, because we ain't giving them candy. I never gave my kids candy. I used to hate, people used to hate me, because I was like, don't give my kids no damn big ass candy ass basket. Don't do that shit. Everybody knew that their father, everybody don't know, because I know their grandmother, Mrs. Hervey, would like a couple of times like, I got them, because mine would have oranges in it and fruit wraps and toys. I give stuff like, you know, coloring books and a big toy that they wanted, like something big, like DJ, like something like Barbies for Bianca or something. But I wasn't into giving all that fucking candy out. I had granola bars and they shit. Because I'm like, no, don't be get all that fucking nah, we didn't do candy. My kids did not grow up on candy. Like honestly, that's probably why they don't really eat it now. And a lot of real snacky snack stuff. Well, we did chips a lot, because they did eat chips. Uh huh. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hot Wheels, well, DJ was in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So his stuff for a while was just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Get him some, one of that thing, and he'd be happy. So yeah, that kind of stuff. So, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so so we were talking about it, she was like, and then like I said, I was like, well, he ain't gonna know the difference. He won. He don't know the difference right now. He's just like happy. And he got all them toys over there. He got more than enough toys, you know, so he could. Now next year we'll probably do, ball him out. We're gonna put him in that suit though. I told him, can he wear that suit next year? Because the suit is too big. The suit is too big, the one that my sister gave him, Pimp Daddy suit. So I said, can he wear it next year? They're fighting me on it. I said by next year she could get the shoes to match. See, I think he should wear the Pimp Daddy. I told him, I said, can we get a photo shoot in it though? I'm gonna get some photos. I'm gonna get him the shoes and everything. I'm getting some photos. I'm sorry. I need to see him in that, and I need the Pimp Daddy. Get him a little hat, a fedora to go with it too. I think it would be awesome. I think it would be awesome. But they're like, no. I'm like, y'all no fun. Why did I just lie to y'all? I said I didn't buy anything today. Now let me tell you what in my mind meant I didn't buy anything. I was thinking makeup and perfume. I didn't buy anything. Hey, Eagle Lover, you know what I bought? I bought a new Coach bag. I bought me a new Coach. I should have bought this other one, so I'm gonna pay this one off, and then I'm gonna go and get another one after that. But I sure did buy a Coach today at the Coach outlet. It should be here in a few days. I know I didn't think about anything either, but then it was like, yes, you did. You bought something. So, did you see Helen? We be right here. I bought just a cute crossbody. I bought a lavender crossbody. Right, I forgot the whole purse, right? But I should have bought because they had these bundles where it was like the big purse with the little wristlet for $200. 219. I should have got that, but that's okay. I'm gonna get something because then I saw another bag I want, so I gotta wait because I'm gonna be good and pay this one off, and I'm gonna get another one. Yeah, from the outlet, girl. Oh, you got the Palmer's cleansing balm. Yes. Hey, Alicia. Yeah. So I got a lavender one because I always wear. I always, if y'all, I'm with all the purses I own, and I really haven't been buying a lot of purses like that, but I carry the same damn purse every day. I have become that person. Now, don't get me wrong, I love this purse, right? And I get compliments on it all the time because it's so different. No one has it, so but it's like, Louise, come on. You can come on. Let's cute it up again because but that's my everyday purse, and I never have been that person. But in the last few years, child, yes, it's a crossbody. Me and it, we live together. We live together. We live together. So yeah. So I said, well, let me get something cute. And because matter of fact, I need to pull down all my purses and move them into the other room. Well, hello. Well, I haven't really been on this week. I actually have a collab coming up in 19 minutes. It's scheduled to come up. I still haven't put everybody's information in there because everybody didn't put it in, but I'm gonna take care of that in a little bit. Um, yeah, I have a collab. Should post up in a few, right? But no, but the thing was, I totally. It was like, oh yeah, I didn't do. Then it dawned on me. Yes, yes, I do. I do. I forgot all about it. But I said, I don't think I will be up to doing things this weekend, right? I don't think I'll be up to, being on live this weekend, but I am going to try to do some premieres, right? I'm going to do some premieres this week on the weekend. So I might not be, if I'm not feeling up to a Saturday, it'll be a premiere. Matter of fact, I know it is. Drea, your premiere is coming. The mint chocolate look is coming. Actually, it's two of them. So that will be up on Saturday. So get ready. Get ready. I'm mad at my school because we got spring break this week, which means we didn't get Good Friday off and then the week. Normally you get Good Friday off and then you have spring break. You know what I'm saying? So they cheated us a day off. Okay. And I'm usually off. And I'm usually off over the last few years during my birthday week. So I got to work on my birthday. Now I got to do it. Well, wait, let me see. You bought two vintage frags. Okay. Cerruti 1881 and Tokai Roadhouse. Okay. 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 That makes sense. Yeah. So they're upset. Whoa, where is my thing? My back is itching. I don't have my scratcher. I don't have my scratcher. I know Courtney been buying a lot of fragrances. I've been seeing you posting them up. I have been seeing you post them up, young lady. You've been posting them up, child. It's every time I look around, Courtney got something new. Every time I look around, you got something new going on. I'm talking about you. Mm-hmm. Oh, is Coco still on here? My product junkies finally shipped today. Ooh, if they, I was gonna leave it alone because I swear to goodness I was getting my money back. Yeah, I've been seeing you, Courtney. I've been seeing how much you've been getting. I've been checking you. I've been checking you. Hi, Teresa. How are you? How are you? We are good. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. So here's the plan for next week. Just so y'all know, here's the way the birthday is going to work. It is going to be Monday, will be a premiere of the birthday haul. I should have everything here I'm not going to have I think I'm going to be missing a couple of things. But whatever's here by then will be in the birthday haul. I've already started part of it, and then the second part will be done this weekend probably. So there will be a birthday haul. There will be a video that we will watch on Monday night. So be prepared. I'm going to try to get it up in enough time so y'all see it. Yay, yay, yay. Gang, gang, gang. And then we will have the birthday chat on my actual birthday. So on Tuesday, there will be a birthday chat. Yes. I got some good stuff. I actually got some the other day I haven't even looked at. Yeah. So, got some good stuff. So, yeah. Let me see. So, that's what we're doing for my birthday. Now, in reference to my channel, this came up with Helen, since Helen is here, with her little troll nastiness. And that's why and I guess maybe I was getting caught up. I got you. I know I gotta study. Yeah, that, and after my birthday, I will be, I have to really schedule myself out and do stuff because I got to study every day. So every day has to have some study time, and I gotta really work on stuff. So I'm taking it up into my bed, and then because I need to be ready to take this test at the end of the month. I think I should be ready. It's 140 questions. I should be able to make sure I know everything I need to know. A lot of it I know. It's just some of it I'm not, as just some of the terminology. You know what? We don't care. There is the trolls that think that they should tell you how dictate what you do on your channel. They're the most funny trolls. They're some of the worst trolls because they come at you real indignant. Hey, Patience. Oh, damn. See, now that's terrible. What do you do, Eagles lover? They feel this need to, and that's across the board. Hers was really, Helen had a weird one. But the thing with trolls like that, these are the type of people that really fuck with people's heads, and those are the ones that, not necessarily Helen, because Helen don't give a fuck. We know Helen don't give a fuck, okay? But those are the trolls that really, that's why you have to have some thick skin. You know, like you could talk about and be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. But you have those people who really internalize the things that people say to them. And then they throws them off their square and just, drives them crazy and everything. Because, I've had people tell me about how I look, you wear too much makeup, you know, you need to do this on your channel. They are forever good to tell you what you need to do on your channel. I swear to you, people will tell you you need to your lighting is off. You need to get better lighting. That's why I always say, you know, be kind to people when they're doing these things, because people, first off, are putting themselves out. Okay, never problem. That's all right. That's all you gotta tell us. That's all we need to know. You work for the feds. Okay. That's all we need to know. People want to tell you everything to do. I mean, like from your lighting to, you need to be more professional. I mean, they really will come at you with stupid shit. And so it's so interesting because usually those are people who will never have a channel. Never, never ever have a channel because they ain't that brave, but they're brave enough to talk shit about people and try to put them in their place. And that's just misery. That's just, like I always say, those some miserable people, just miserable and want to check somebody. Check your own fucking self. I always say, govern yourself instead of trying to govern other folks. Because too many people, that's what they sit around. And especially in a space like this is YouTube. If you don't like somebody, just don't watch them. This ain't like they live in your house. I don't live in your house. And so that's why I have my moments. And I'll try to be more YouTuberish at times. And then I have to remind myself that's not who I am. And so then I go back to who the fuck I am. Then I go back to who I am, because that's why it's hard for me to do the YouTube protocols, which is do a really good intro and everything, and say certain things, give your call to action. That's why I be like, y'all know what to do. Fucking like, comment, whatever fuck you want to do. Okay, I'm trying not to. I'm starting to live in your house. you know and so, like, I'm not one to be like, my subscribers, thank you for coming. So understand that that's not me being dismissive of subscribers or new people or anything like that. It's just not natural for me to keep saying that over and over again. At this, I just want to talk. If I'm doing a video, I just want to start the video. You know, if I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna start the fucking video, and there has to be a certain amount of, even if I have an intro, it's not, I just don't do the whole, and that's nothing against people who do it. It's just very repetitive, and I know me personally that if I watch something, I'll be like, okay, let me get past this shit. Because the reality is, people are going to subscribe to you whether you ask them to or not. They're going to like you. They're going to comment. Now, sometimes y'all assholes can't comment. Now, I always tell y'all, engage on these damn platforms, because that's what helps us. But it's like, damn, how many times you going to say that shit? I'm just being honest. Hold on. Oh, and I can't stand the people who say that shit over and over again in their videos. What did I do about? I have my. Don't you hate when you move your garbage can? My garbage can was right here. Now I moved it around the room and some shit. Okay. So that's one thing. It's like, because it's like, okay, we get it. And I know new people will watch, but we all know what to do on YouTube. We gonna subscribe if we gonna subscribe. We gonna talk to you. We gonna like you. I don't like people though. Honestly, I don't like videos. I don't like videos. I don't. And the reason why is because I don't like to have all those liked videos in there. I only like things that I just want to be able to go back to and see, or my shit. But I will comment. So I try to, like, now I've gotten better. If I see something, I'll come on through and I'll comment and watch some stuff. My issue is a lot of times you don't see everybody that you want to see. Like, I don't always see Patience. I don't see Patience videos. So I have to go look for Patience sometimes. Like, damn, I ain't seen Patience in a minute, and go look for hers. That's Hot to Bella experience, and watch her stuff. See, there you go. Oh, that right, right, okay. So, yeah, so it's just like, those type of things. So we was talking about you, Hella, because they was talking about your troll, your fabulous troll. I do. I do have. I'm pretty sure I have them, but let me make sure, because I know when I subscribed to you, because I've been subscribed to you forever. Is that I probably didn't know how to do it. I forgot to do it at the time. So I need to go back on your channel and make sure I hit notifications. Um, and I need to get rid of some of some stuff I'm subscribed to, because there's a whole bunch of shit in there. I was looking, I was like, I don't even watch this person. I don't even watch this person. I don't watch no. So I'm going to, like, clear out my subscriptions, because there's a lot of people in there that I ain't watched in forever. Exactly. Well, the way it works with notifications, and I did watch something about that, is that notifications pretty much um, will go out based on how large your channel is. So, say if around the same time that I upload something, say something like Jackie Ina uploads, the system, because they can't do everything at one time, will send out the notification for Jackie Ina, because she's a larger YouTuber. Now mine might come a day or two later, or a few hours, or however, but that's the way it works. Yeah, but what I need to do is really, I used to have playlists, and so that's what I need to do back. So what happens is I actually watch a lot of videos, and what I'll do is I'll put them on a playlist, and I just yeah, that's how it works. um and I'll let the playlist run, and just let that playlist run, that watch later. The problem is like, it'll have so many on, I forget to go back and comment. So I always try to make sure that people that I know, I give them their watch time, because I know watch time is busy. Right. Yeah, and so but I have to remember to go back in and actually comment, because sometimes I'll let it run, because I do watch laters all the time, and I'll just let it run on my computer. Yeah, yeah, they change it constantly. Somebody was telling me that supposedly the new thing about the algorithm, get this, which is kind of which is kind of cool, is that it actually helps you, based on, it's pushing you out more for the based on the how often people repeat watch you. So because you have, like, repeat people who watch you, it says the algorithm, they've added this in or something, or made it more important. Like, say for instance, because of y'all sit here with me all the time. I go live, y'all come on my lives, right? And things like that. Supposedly, you know um they will show us, it'll push those people you out more, because people, you have a consistent viewership, so it feels like, oh, people start watching them and they stay there and they keep coming back. So supposedly that will help the algorithm. Like, for instance, I'm still subscribed, I think I'm still subscribed to Jackie Ina. Well, I don't watch Jackie ever. I'm just being honest, I don't ever watch Jackie Ina, just don't. So because of that, it's not going to show me her videos, but it's also going to say, yeah. See, I have a bunch of playlists. So what I have to do again is create my friends playlist of people that I watch. Right. Listen to Patience giving us that, because Patience is an IT person with her little fabulous self. See, right. Hey, Pam. So yeah, that's the thing, is that ow, is that the vagaries of the algorithm are like, what, what? So you can only do what you can do, and I think it's important. I don't even say important, but I think that there's a point, like, you just have to be you, and you can't worry about all that shit. I would love to have this huge channel, or however it will be, but it is what it is, and you can't sit around and worry yourself about it and die about it and things like that. And I'm never gonna be, but I will say this, is that YouTube is changing, and people, and if you see, and you can see the change based on even the larger YouTubers doing things and what they're doing, and that's why you see more different, more variety of content on people's channels now. Because the thing is that everybody's always said, find your niche and stay there. If you're gonna be this, then be that. Well, you can only do that so long. I mean, honestly, your content will become repetitive. You need to branch out. That's why you see more people doing vlogs, things. That's why you see people who do this type of content are throwing in some other stuff, because guess what? People are multifaceted, and every channel, hi Sexy Glam Soul Sister, you knew, Sexy Glam Soul Sister. And we are multifaceted people. So therefore, you might see, some other stuff on there, and that's what makes it more interesting. So even like me, because I started out in makeup, then yeah, that's why, because people are trying to age. Okay, the other thing is, people are trying to show themselves more and show what they're doing and how, their life. Because the reality is like, YouTube is almost like like a huge reality channel. Oh, Yoni detox pearls. Let me look those up. I don't have any detox pearls. Ooh, those sound kind of interesting. Um, and so that's why you see more content. You're gonna see people doing other things, showing other parts of themselves, because we ain't just one thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey. So yeah, it's just like, whoa, my eyes. Oh, I'm gonna have to look them up. I'm up for it. I'm like, pearls, yes. Um, so that's happening. So it's like, so for people to tell people what they need to be doing, or you do, because I mean, I get it. I got deep into doing fragrance. Yeah, you get, first, like, you got to start doing something different. You can only do so many of the same thing. Like, for instance, fragrance people. How much content can you honestly put out constantly for years on fragrances? Unless you are getting brand new fragrances all the time, unless you're, purchasing. Hey, Sassy. Um, See, steaming just didn't do nothing for me. I mean, steaming was nice. Right. Right. That's true. You know, and that's right. And that's the interesting thing, is that, because I always tell them, um, well, if you get large enough, you're gonna get some free ones. I always tell people when they come at me with that stupid shit, I be like, the beauty of YouTube is you don't have to watch me. There's a million, you have the ability to find somebody you like. It ain't like back in the day before cable and all these other outlets we have to watch things on our TVs or whatever. When we grew up, we had 2, 5, 7, and 9, 11, 32, 26, and 44. That's all we had, and we had to watch. That's why all of us know the Brady Bunch song. That's why all of us know Good Times at every damn episode, because they came on. That's what we had to watch. Now you got options. So go use your options. But no, you want to worry somebody because you want the, and it's like, you, right? Yeah. And we'll see, that's the other thing is that people doing this is right, baby, them rabbit ears. Because, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was be like fall time. Okay, Brady Bunch. Right, right. TV went off around 11. Wasn't shit on. Except for on Friday nights, you could watch Night Stalker on CBS late nights. Or on Channel 2 here. I would watch the Night Stalker on Friday nights. On Sunday nights, I watched the two Ronnies, Dave Allen, and Doctor Who. You couldn't tell me nothing. Oh, and Monty Python. Monty Python, Dave Allen, the two Ronnies, and oh, I love Night Stalker. Night Stalker was the show with Darren Gavin. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. But it's like now you have no, remember you didn't have no, no, this when you got real. This is when it got real. Was when the knob came off and you had to use the pliers to turn the stations. That's when it got real. The foil on the antenna, and see the foil on the antenna is one thing. It got real when your antenna, you didn't even have no antenna, and you took you had to take right, you had to take a hanger and put the hanger in there, stretch out that hanger and put it in there. That's when it got real. When you had that screwdriver, y'all know what I'm talking about, when the knob would fall off, right? You had the knob fall off, and then you had to use get the screwdriver. I mean the pliers. The pliers. Hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? Right, and then you would be waiting for the new shows for the new season, right? Right, and TV was a piece of furniture because it took up a whole lot of space. Remember them floor model TVs, and y'all thought y'all was the shit with them floor model TVs? TVs about 17 feet wide, this big. Exactly, because I know we always had some pliers around the house, right? Right now, y'all remember that and then remember when you wake up in the morning, right? And you would, like, when it came on and you could watch, and that's why we had Saturday morning TV, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I remember that when people, the console would break it and they put the little TV on top. Listen, my mother did not believe in black and color TV. So I did not have a color TV in my house until I was 18 years old and I bought one. I would go over people's houses and I would be like fascinated watching TV. But I had the most imagination. That's probably where my imagination came from, because I didn't have color TV. So I would be imagining the colors people were wearing because it was always in black and white. Because my mother was like, it's bad for your eyes. It's bad for your eyes. So she would never buy. Now she would buy these she would find the oldest 55 TVs. I don't know where she found these 1962 TVs, but she would. Right? So, right. So it was like, so when I got to be 18 and I got some money of my own, I went out and bought one. And wait a minute, and here's the funny thing. My mom would give me a TV in my room. It'll be a big ass box of TV on the top of my dresser, and it'll be black and white. Because she did not believe in color TV. Then once I got a color TV, then she saw the error of her ways, and then she went out and bought her own color TV. But before then, it was like, I don't want no color. And let me tell you something, though. Let me tell you something. My first color TV was this used TV. It was the 80s. I paid $500 for a used TV that did not have a remote. It did have a remote, but it had a buttons. So I thought I was doing something because all you had to do is press the buttons and hit enter. So that wasn't so bad, right? So that TV though lasted forever. I kid you not. No, she didn't believe in no damn color TV. She thought no. That TV lasted until I want to say 2000. And it was already used when I bought it in 1985. That TV lasted for about 20 years until it finally died. It finally died. It went from me to my nephew. I gave it to my nephew. Two of my nephews had used it. Right? Right? I have one now, but I really don't watch it. But, I didn't have TV at all for years. You know, I've never really I haven't, like, and that's only because I'm being lazy right now. Like, let me be honest. If I had a lover, there would be no TV in my room. If I live with a man, I would have a TV in my room. Right? Mm-mm. Would not be in my room at all. Now, because, and honestly, the only reason why I have, in my room is for you know what? Let me tell you why she got me a TV though. That's my TV's for Bakari. That my TV's for Bakari, honestly. That's why B bought me one for Christmas. She was like, well, you need it for when he come over to spend the night. It wasn't for me. It was not for me. It was for Bakari. It was not for me. Let me just tell the truth. It was not for me. But see, the thing with me is TV puts me to sleep. So it don't matter. I ain't gonna stay up all night watching TV. I promise you, if I'm tired, my ass is knocked the fuck out. TV will be watching me. So, but yeah, it's in there. So when he comes over to spend the night, I can put on the backyard against for him or something. She's like, you might need to put on that. Right. You come in my boudoir. Okay. Yes, if we can watch TV in the living room, but when we get up in here, this is cuddle time. I need you to rub my back, rub a few other things. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about to do. You can rub something, but no, thank you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, no, sir. No, ma'am. Right? Yes, it would be nice, Courtney. Oh no, see, the light don't bother me at all. It don't bother me. Now, what does bother me is the sound. So the sound can wake me up, or it'll be in my dreams. So that's why I don't like sleeping with one. Right? He's like, is he supposed to be in here with me? Oh, that's how we working. We got separate bedrooms, even though them old people be having separate bedrooms. Them old people be having them separate bedrooms, y'all. You be like, what's going on? Because them old who still together really can't stand each other, but they still together. They ain't going nowhere. But I ain't sleeping. You like it cold out. We listen. We to the point we ain't trying to compromise. They like, you have your room, I got mine. You have your room, I got mine. Gone in your room. Gone. I personally think there should be some time apart. See, I'm not that person who feels like I need to be joined at the hip. I think you should have your own life sometimes. You got to have some stuff you do yourself. I'll be honest, a person who ain't got friends, I can't fuck with, because a person without friends will drive your ass. You will never have a life. You will never, because they always gonna be, why you want to do that? Why ain't you with me? Yes, we are friends. Yes, we get along, but you need to have your own interests like that. Yes, now I truly do need my own bathroom. I'm not one that shares a bathroom. I got an itch. I'm not. I need. Mm-mm. But see, if they listen, if this don't, I'm telling y'all now. Oh, okay. I'm telling y'all now, the Amazon tribe might be having some house. I might be moving and saying, "Listen, we started an Amazon tribe. Who getting the house next door, so we can all have a tribe over here and share some peen." I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Well, you got to have the community peen that don't nobody really want because they ain't shit, but they lay it down good. What time is it? Should I be saying this? Okay. Right? I'm just saying. I mean, because let's be honest. There's some penis that's all they're worth is that. I don't need. But see, that's the problem. Too many women. Good night, Courtney. Too many women make those men they man when all he was good for was a little back arching. Now you know damn well I ain't lying, Drea. See, too often y'all women. See, here's the problem. Too many women try to turn these hoes into house husbands. See, that's the problem. Too many women try to make these hoes into house husbands. They ain't that. So keep them where they supposed to be. Keep them where they supposed to be. On that side. You need something, get some. Hi, Pam. Hey, your name changed, Pam. Hey, it's changed. Just Pamela Jordan. When'd you do that? I'm just saying, I'm just saying, sometimes it's the truth. Every man ain't worth making your man. He might just be worth a little, sweaty sex. That's all I'm saying. Too often people be trying to make them into men. And that's okay. Listen, he's a membo. He's a membo, Dre. Just use him for the membo part. He listen, don't be looking for him for intelligent conversation. Don't be looking for none of that. Just get your back get the arch. Get the arch. Get the back arching. And send him on his way. See, here's the problem. We be trying to make too much of them like that. Hey, Ladessa. Hey, my love. Hey, Sassy Nanny. You know what I'm saying? Just, understand who he is and say, no, we're not talking. Shh, shh, shh. Don't mess it up. Just, I've had a member or two in my time, and it was very fun. But you got to keep them in their place. So you got to use them for that. You can't be thinking that, right? Keep them in their place. We too often be trying to make them into something they ain't. That's the problem with men too. Men trying to make these women who ain't that into something. You got to understand what they are here for, what their purpose in life is. He's beautiful. You want to look at him. You might want to see him naked because it might be some. Because some people. And that's what I'm saying. So, okay, so Drea, we've established that he's not, we've established who he is. So, let's see what he look like naked. I mean, it might. Oh yeah, men do it all the time too. It might just be, just come on. I'm just throwing it out there. Now, I'm not saying you guys to, But I'm saying if it happens, just remember to keep him in his place, the membo spot. And then you can go, okay, and then you keep moving. Don't be trying to make him into your long term. He is what he is. Make that phone call, have some fun, keep it moving. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. But too many people want to do too much. Mm-mm. They get caught up in it, and then want to call themselves falling in love with it, and then mad because the membo is a membo. If he was a membo when you met him, just keep him right there, but enjoy that moment. So, anyway, he probably is. I mean, I'm gonna concur with you, Dre. He don't sound like the brightest bulb in the bunch. He don't sound like him, but he don't need to be. See, the problem is when you would look at him and then you'd be like, well, and you try to give him a book and shit and want to talk about, you want to sit around and talk about literature with his ass when you know damn well this is not where we going with this. See, we be trying to give people too many places. You know what I'm saying? We be trying to give him too many places in our life. His place is stupid but pretty, right there. Now we could have average, but thought provoking, and we have conversations and everything. You could have generous. I think. See, the problem is, I don't see. You know. And every once in a while, stupid and pretty is okay. You just see the thing is, you got to take stupid and pretty in small bites, and that's it. I'm telling you, the problem is folks get to doing too much with them, and then they want to act like they somebody to be with. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Ladessa. You cannot do that. Thank you, sweet boo thing. I'm trying to be better, but I didn't have. See, this is what happens when I don't have no plans. Shit goes awry. See, I should have came on here. I should have came on here with an agenda, and then I could have kept us to the agenda. Now the shit didn't went awry. See, Kelly, I know one of them too. I'm always like, well, I had to tell a friend before. I said, well, but the dick is good. The dick is good. Hey, Mario. Okay, right. I know I ain't explicit. I was like, you know what? If you have such an easy time finding good dick, could you find some good dick that's smart? Could you find some good dick that's quality? Cause I mean, good dick is every. I mean, I don't change a motherfucking thing. Here's the thing. I am very good at seeing who you are, and I will act accordingly. See, that's what I want all y'all women to learn. You guys to act accordingly to what it is. If it's just a membo thing, then use it as a membo. And you keep it moving. So, no. Oh Lord, here we go. That one thing that we have to decide if those are the one things that we just can't deal with. True story. And I probably should have done it different, but I was probably right to this person. When I was young, a man wanted to really, he was talking about he was going to take care of me, he want to do this, want to do that, and he was going to put me up in the house and everything. Okay, so let me just tell your friend this. He don't just like to walk in heels in his house at night. He's baby stepping her into what he likes to do. No, he doesn't just like to wear heels in his house at night. Let me just tell you what he likes to do. He likes to do full dress. He's got on panties, and he's just telling her that because he wants to see how she handles that. And then he'll tell her the next step. I'm just telling you, that's how that works. Because especially when you have those type of fetishes, you try to baby step people into them to see how they react to him. So if he's wonderful and everything, and he told her that, and she's like, oh, okay, and she's still around, then he's gonna stay there for a minute, and then he's gonna bring it out more. Now the thing is that she's gonna be have to be ready for the fact that he does do full drag. He's going to have, if not full, he's doing underwear. I promise you. He probably wears women's panties under his pants a lot when he's by himself. Now, if he knows he's going to see her, he's not. But I bet you he got something that he wears. Yep, he's grooming. Yep. Mm-hmm. This is all I'm going to say. What is it called? Okay, this all I'm going to add. This what you going to ask him. Oh, yeah, it's going to be. Just tell her to ask her. Just, just tell her to mention this and see what he says. No, they've always been here, patience. No, no, no. Let me tell y'all, we need to stop acting like this shit is new. This shit is not new. It's been around forever. It's just now people telling it, or you might meet people who know. No, people been doing this. Trust and believe it's been going on. We just was blind. People were just blind to it. Trust me. So let me just tell you what your friend's gonna say to him. Here's what she's gonna say. Fet life. Tell her to mention Fet life. Fet life. Hey Jasmine. Fet life is the fetish alternative lifestyle. It's a website. Fet life is where, most people who are into, all those type of things, they go there. So tell her to mention Fet life and see how he reacts to it. Like, you know what? I was looking. Fet life is the site. Yep, Fet life for fetish life. Fet life. Right. See, that's the thing. He doesn't identify as gay or transgender. He just likes to wear. He likes the feeling of it. Oh yeah, I'm sure he knows about it. Oh, he knows about it. That's how she's gonna know he's into more than just wearing heels, because he probably knows about it. Yeah, if he knows about Fet Life, then he's doing more than that, because he's reaching. He's no, no. So you have to understand. He might just, if he's talking about heels, he's definitely wearing underwear. I promise you, he wearing panties. Trust him. Trust Lulu on this one. He's probably wearing panties. Now, he might not do everything else, but he's definitely doing some underwear. And he might actually like to wear dresses here and there. Clothes are here and there. So he's definitely grooming her and stepping her into his life to see will she be accepting of it. Trust me on this. I know a lady that accidentally happened to, dating this guy, and he accidentally sent her one of his pictures. He was probably he was sending her something else, but he accidentally sent her. And I said, he didn't accidentally send you that picture. He wanted you to see it, to see what your reaction would be. Because he was like in, a bustier and garters and heels. I was like, no one accidentally sends you that picture. He sent that shit on purpose to see how you would react to it. Oh yeah, the panties is very common. You'd be surprised, and you'd be surprised how many men want to be pegged, and that does not make them gay. I told a friend of mine, I was like, you missing out, because she liked to peg. I was like, girl, you better be getting paid for that shit. Just saying. Doesn't make them gay. It just means they like that type of stimulation. This is going bad. What time is this? 10:28. Yeah, they're not. They just like that stimulation. But they can't say it because people automatically think that you have to be gay. No, gay, being homosexual or lesbian or anything like that means you are attracted to someone. You see them and you think, oh, damn, they look good. Oh, I like to kiss them. Oh, I like to be with them. That's being attracted. Now, sex, and saying you want that, you want they want that type of sexual contact with a woman means that they ain't it. Mm-mm. Right. Yep. A lot of men like the feel of women's lingerie against their skin. They really do. So yeah, he's just stepping her into that one. He's stepping her into that one. Cause I years ago I had this one guy, and I was like, wait a minute, why does he keep saying this to me? Here's the thing about me. Whether I'm gonna do something or not, I'm gonna let you talk about it. Because I want to hear where your flow is, especially when it comes to sexuality. So I am very open to people, and I'm very open to people telling me what they like to do and everything. And I'm not going to have any judgment. At least sometimes not where you can see the judgment. It might be in my head like, hell no, did they just tell me that? But you'll never know it because honestly, I don't care. Sex is a continuum. There is no one right place for everybody. There's just right place for sexually, consenting adults. Um, right. See you. See you. Good night. You love them. You know. So that's what it is. When it comes down to that shit, I do now. Sometimes I don't, but when it comes to that kind of stuff, I be like, okay. So this one guy, now, he want to talk about threesomes. So I want to hear what you got to say about threesomes. And this was years and years ago. I'm like, oh, okay, and he want to talk fantasies, right? I love for somebody to talk about their fantasies because that gives you a window and an insight into who they are. The thing is, men always want to tell you their fantasy, and it's usually a threesome. Well, this one's got to tell him his threesome fantasy, and it kept going back to a very feminine, male, like young, kind of thin. The description was very, and I was like, okay, so pretty much you want a man, but you're trying to have a woman around to make yourself feel better about it. And I mean, that's what it was, because all of it, and as I let him to discuss his fantasy, it became more and more. I was just kind of there. The fantasy became more and more because I egg you on. I will keep you going, really? And what about this? I will go down that path with you just so I can hear everything. So I let him keep talking and let him keep talking. Luckily, we only went on one date, went out one time, had drinks, and then this conversation started coming up, and all the conversation and all the fantasies started. Yeah, he wanted a beer, basically. Was like, we would all be there, but pretty much he was interacting with the male, not with me. No, it wasn't like a threesome and then they all over me and I'm a goddess. No, it was like I was kind of secondary to what was happening. I was like, oh, okay, I see where we go with this. Nah, man, we not doing this one right here, because I'm open to folks, but I'm gonna need to be the queen up in here. I'm gonna need to be the goddess, not the court jester just waiting in the wings to make it get y'all a cigarette when y'all done. Do you want me to light the cigarettes when y'all done? Do you want me to go and get y'all a cup of coffee when you done? What you want me to do? Right. I hold the camera though. Now I will hold the camera. I've been known to hold the camera. That I have done. But then I got to be putting it online to make some money. But if I'm gonna hold the camera, I'm gonna make y'all sign some waivers so I can put it up online and make some money off of that shit though. That's what I'm gonna do. You give me a camera. We got a waiver coming up on right here. Did you sign this, please? Thank you. And then I will get shots and everything for you. You be on Pornhub before you know it. OnlyFans, what? Don't play with me. That's why I tell people don't go down this path with me. You do not want to go down this path with me. I will turn your ass out. And if I don't turn you out, I will find the people. All I need to know is what you're into. Let me find. I know some. My network isn't as deep because we've been in COVID and I've been chilling. Trust me, I can get the network back out. You try and do some shit, you need to be. You want me turned down? Hold on, let me turn your ass out. And I'll watch. Especially if you irritate me. Right, honey. Like you talking about when they did when they had the barbershop here that they was doing the video in there. That was out of control. Y'all know about the barbershop that was here in Chicago? That was a mess. Baby, that was a mess. And right. No, it was an ATL. There was one here in Chicago too. It was an ATL, but there was one in Chicago here too. Yep. It was it was a it was some videos of this barbershop where the barber was naked and you could see the men giving him hand jobs while they were getting their hair cut. And then they had people who would like get them blowjobs while they were getting their hair cut. And it was real because a lot of them had on masks. They would be wearing masks so nobody could see them. I was like, oh, women. It was like sisters ain't gonna be giving they man the side eye for all these barbershop visits. Oh, so you going to the barbershop again, huh? Oh, is that where you going? Okay, all right, I'll be there later. I'll be there because it was a mess. The video was quite enlightening. Enlightening. It was quite enlightening. You'd be like, what? They doing that up in here now? That's what we're doing? Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. See, that's why I gotta have an agenda. Shit gets awry. Shit gets awry. From now on, I'm gonna have an agenda when I come on here. I'm gonna have notes. I'm gonna have copious notes. I'm gonna have bullet points. That's what I'm gonna have. So we don't go left like this. Because if somebody watches this in the end and sees and they're gonna be like, "Whoa, what happened here?" See, I thought it was a film set too, Mario. Now let me tell you what it could have been from personal knowledge. It could have been somebody doing something like that, but there was too many of them that was covered. So what I think was it was a film, but it was a like a homegrown film, and it was people wanting to do it, but didn't want nobody to know they was doing it. See what I'm saying? So even if it was a film set, like they said, what was happening was that they wanted to be in it, but they didn't want nobody to know about them. Because there's so many people who want to do these type of things, but don't want everybody to know about it. So so they probably put the call out. People want to do it, but in order to do it, they was like, I don't want nobody to see my face. So they was like, cool, because we just need these people to, their faces they found with. So spill what? I can't talk about that here. I'll talk about that. Remind me to tell y'all that when we do another member chat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's where that's probably why they were, so even if they were calling themselves gonna film it for something, good night, Teresa. They were aware of the filming, that's why they were covered. And they was covered that, well, here, what was they called? They used to have, there were these guys who used to do pamper parties. I forget the names of them. I forget what their name was here. But they would do pamper parties and they gave happy endings. Now, I know some people, I said, ain't no way that shit gonna happen with me. Because at a pamper party, unless I'm the very first one, but I don't know if you came from another party. And then what about your under your nails? Did you clean up under your nails right? No, no, no. Cause I knew some women who went to these pamper parties. Cause they told me about them. And I was like, so you really let them put their fingers up in you? I said, knowing that they do this a lot to a lot of women. No. You know what I'm saying? It's no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And then I know a guy who called him. See, and then I know another guy who was doing that. He called it his yoni massage, right? Now he wasn't doing them like in pamper parties, but he was known for like giving massages to women. And if he felt, he would do this whole thing. He's Mr. Spiritual. And his thing, his shtick was, because he gave me he was a great massage therapist, but he knew not to do that shit with me. But apparently, he would get these women and talk to them about, their spirituality and all this other shit, and wind up giving them happy endings. I said now, because he was releasing their energies or helping them to unblock. I said, these are, hell the fuck no. You see, met her husband. See, Jasmine know what I'm talking about. I was like, no. They were called men of something that used to do that I knew about doing these parties. But I was like, yeah, he would do this whole thing about how he was helping release and, release and unblock your energies, your chakras. And I was like, you're so full of shit. But see, he knew not to come to me with that bullshit. Because it'd have been like, no, that's not going to happen. Mm-mm. No. I'm telling you, he did this for years. I don't think he's doing massages right now. Or he might just do it on the side. But yeah. Yeah, that's what he do. I was like, no. I was like, no, 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 no. But he didn't even approach me like that. But I promise you, he does that a lot. I knew this guy did that all the time. Right? Helping you release these things, whatever. You know, like, yeah, okay. No, stop it. So, those type of people you meet along the way. You meet along the way. I'm like, really now? Okay. But yeah, I was. No, because he didn't even try that with me because he knew me well enough not to even try that shit with me. Because he knew that shit would have been like, nah, hell the fuck no. But, but I know his whole little vibe, and he was cool with me. He's a cool person. But that I did find out like later on that's what he was doing. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because he did kind of try to like tiptoe into that area with me, but then I shut it down because not that he tried anything like that, but he was talking about the energies and all that stuff. And I was like, dude, I don't need your help with that. Just go and massage me now. That's all I need you to do. I don't need all this other bullshit. Just massage me now. So yeah, he didn't try it with me, but it was a good little shtick, and it was working well for him. So yeah, but but yeah, fat life, Dre. Just tell your friend to ask him about that, mention that, and then hell, she might be able to go on a Fat Life and find him. I don't know how they have it where you can search and stuff, but she could probably find him because I'm sure he's on there. He probably got a profile right now on Fat Life in full regalia, doing his thing. Yeah. hmm I mean, that's like Dean Peabody. Dean Peabody tried that with me. Well, I don't think of it as mess. I just think it's on the continuum. The thing is that, and this is just being honest, is that there's nothing wrong with it. It's just you need to find somebody who's accepting of it. Not everybody's going to accept it. So, you have to, when you have, things that aren't considered the norm, you need to be prepared for, and that's why he baby stepped in it. So, to see how she would react, because he doesn't want everybody to know that, he doesn't want his family or people to know that. That's between him and his lover. So, right. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They just gotta find the match. And if he ain't on that, he need to go to Fat Life because he'll find some women who like that shit. He'll find some women who are into men who, hell, they'll go lingerie shopping with him. But sometimes people with fetishes or fetishize things, they're still tiptoeing into reaching out to people who are like them, because then that admits they kind of admits that they're into this stuff. So a lot of times they tiptoe around it, and they're so afraid of what they like that they try to hide it from even themselves. It's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. All right, y'all, we did almost 2 hours. I'm gonna go get some sleep because I got some stuff to do early in the morning, trying to get some stuff done. But thank y'all for hanging out. As always, as always, it goes. It is what it is. I'm gonna be. Don't lie. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Maybe some days you can sit out here while I'm grilling some food. Would y'all like to do that? Like some lives where I'm just sitting out grilling and stuff. Oh yeah. See, now here's the thing that you messed up. Hold on. Let's go back to this one. Okay, foot fetish is always, that's a good one. You should have found out, was it a foot or a shoe fetish? Because a shoe fetish man will buy your shoes. Y'all know I had one of those. You find you a good shoe fetish man. Your shoe game gonna be on point. I told y'all, foot fetish. You could have made some money, girl. Okay, never mind. What your feet look like? Because it depends. It depends on how your feet look. He probably liked them. What was it? It depends on every. Okay, but it was probably something about your feet. Now, let me tell you, there were certain things about your feet he liked. You might have had like, man, I miss him. He was the best. He was the best friend ever. Was my shoe fetish man. He was the best man ever. I swear he was. Woo! But I didn't have to do nothing but go shopping for shoes with him and have a meal in the pretty shoes, girl. If that ain't just, I miss him so much. He was so sweet. He was just a sweet man. He wasn't trying to push up on me or nothing. All he needed, yeah, right. That's all he needed was me and some stilettos. We go buy them and go have lunch. Oh, such good times. Good times. See what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a good shoe, man. Okay, right. So okay, that's the feet thing. Yeah, but next time you need to find out if it's just the feet. If he likes shoes, Dre, don't do nothing stupid and get rid of him. If you find out that he like feet and shoes, then you go and get him to buy you sandals. Then he's gonna be your sandal guy. Now let me school you on this. If you find another one who likes shoes and feet, and if he likes feet like that and wants to see your feet, say, baby, I need some sandals so I can always have them out for you. Okay, you're right. I know, not anymore. You're right. That's what B told me. She said, you don't even let their asses stay around. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm listen. If you meet another one who likes your feet, be like, baby, start. I'm just sandals. Just be like, ooh, these sandals will look so nice on my feet. Trust me, they will buy them for you. All right? Just telling you. And they will pay, and I promise you, will pay for your pedicures, and you will get, listen, and you will, hi, Kumar. And let me tell you something, and you will get some of the best pedicures. Baby, I will be finding me them, Hunty, I would have my pedicures would be on point because he would have been paying for them. Yeah, I need to get a pedicure. Really? Yeah, I wanted to go to this place. They have, girl, you be getting them like serious pedicures too. He be paying for them like $75, $100 pedicures. You want to try and go someplace and get, girl, please, you'd have the best pedicures ever and sandals. I'd have been. He been saying, you want to see my feet? I know these sandals look so good on my feet, wouldn't they? Trust me, you would have got them. All right, so now the next time that happens, hear me in your head. Lulu said, pedicures and sandals. Pedicures and sandals. They'll pay for them all the time. All right, now. Telling you. I'm just telling you. All right, now I'm out of here now. Finally. Just, if any, let me just say this. If you ever meet somebody and they got a little fetish, and you think about running game, let me know. I'll tell you how to run that game. I'm just letting you know. If you need to run game on somebody who got a little fetish, let me know. I'll tell you what you can get out that fetish because they're usually generous. And if they ain't, then you get rid of them because I'm just saying. See y'all. Good night. Good night.